we're now going live. Now I want you to go there and ask Elliott a question. No. See what happens every time. So how's it going? You ready to go?
Oh yeah. No, not really. But no one's really ready for this. So yeah, I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna leave regardless, I think. So
yeah. Well, you just about ticked off. I think you're just about done.
I just got the last tick box. Just got to wrap up the. They got to seal the bags after I finished charging the batteries and got the green.
Cool story. Listen, now's not the time or place, but I've got to say, you're really blown us away. Because as you know, you had no money, you had no boat, and you would call us up and say, hey, I want to do the GGR. and what is it, less than 18 months later?
Yeah, it's I'm very, very blessed, and a lot of good friends and people that made it all happen. So I wouldn't be here without them, but it's been a hell of an adventure.
Yeah, cool. And I know this boat. In the late 70s, I used to see the Gale Force 34 and think, wow, what a cool boat. Only 22 or something were built. It was just strange.
I think 25 to 30.
Yeah.
But the last few were pretty quiet because they're all like custom.
Yeah,
so a lot of pilot houses.
Would have cost a fortune, eh?
Yeah, it would have. Yeah. I got this one pretty cheap.
That's amazing. And there's a cool story about the name of the boat.
Yeah.
And do you want to quickly run that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so when I was in high school, I actually lost my mom to lung disease, and I got, in honor of her, tattooed onto me the second wind. That was just a way for me to commemorate her, remember her. She believed in the second wind, the idea that you don't get you get your second wind when you give everything, 100%. You completely go all empty, and then you get that second boost, mentally, physically, spiritually. And then so when I was looking for boats, when somebody stepped up to say, hey, I'll buy you a boat in this price and let's go looking, I was obsessed with the Gale Force as well, and I didn't think it was going to be a reality because there's so few. And then eventually this one popped up, and I call the owner, I'm getting stoked, and he's like really stoked on the race, and I'll drop the price, no worries. And I was like, I gotta go up and see this boat, sounds amazing. And I was like, what's the name of the boat, by the way? He goes, oh, Second Wind. I was like, that boat could be on fire, and I'm probably gonna buy it. So,
exactly. And he's amazing. I mean, we could talk forever about that, but this is just a quick technical on the boat. So let's start up the front here and see what you got. So basically, everything's pretty much standard production series on this, and it's got one reefing gear on the outer forestay. You've got hanks on the inner forestay, which is really smart because you can push them around. You can have different types of sails. Pain in the ass to change sails, but
Okay. At least it's on the deck still, not all the way out.
Yeah, exactly. And then these boats are so solid, you got no idea. I mean, what's the total weight? Like 10 ton or something, isn't it? Or?
Yeah, it's 19,000, so about 10 ton.
Massive. And you haven't really done a whole heap to it, eh? In terms of the strap, cleaned it up, sorted it out.
Yeah. I redid a few of the bulkheads. I did all the through holes, glassed in a few through holes in the head, no more head, compost.
Yeah.
Redid all the rigging, all new stalak top and bottom. There was a lot of leaks, a lot of other problems. Redid the entire electrical system completely. Every hose, every wire has been ripped out.
Yeah.
So a lot of work, but nothing that probably everybody else hasn't done.
You got steps up the mast without taglines on the sides to stop halyards wrapping. How many halyards have you wrapped around your steps so far?
About a lot. Yeah, a lot. I don't even know what you're talking about. What other people have something else?
See the steps?
Yeah. I know my steps.
They actually it's good to put a line from the top to bottom on the outer edges of everything so the halyards can't wrap around the steps.
Oh, that's really smart. I might have to do that. I've never heard of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I've never had steps on them.
I know you're new into sailing, but you've done all the miles. You've met all the bits, and you creamed it on the passage over.
Yeah, it was epic. I was flying in the beginning, and then I hit a big hole where I didn't move for like 3 days, and that really kind of bogged me down. Then I hit one more hole, but no, otherwise I was cruising, so I was pretty stoked.
Okay, so you got all the bronze ports and everything. You've got dorade boxes there. I'm glad a lot of the entrants are getting rid of their vents. As long as you can close them off, you're okay. But ventilation down below is really important in the Southern Ocean. Yeah,
it's huge for me too. I think mold and mildew is a serious health hazard people don't really realize, and it's starting to come to light. And my girlfriend's been really on to me about it, making sure I'm cleaning properly everything I can, and And ventilation's a big part of that because it's going to get wet.
Yeah,
this boat leaks still.
Istvan Kapar had huge mold problems in the last race. You saw all that.
Yeah, he's lucky to be okay right now.
So all the original hatches, they're all good quality. There's Goya hatches. They're massive life raft. You had to go with a full soulless life raft, eh?
Yeah.
Because it's a
6-person.
They only make them as small as 6, so it's a beauty. Cheapest.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting if I ever have to use it. I think adrenaline will help me, but I can lift it, so no biggie.
Okay. And you got a really unique cockpit, but anyway, they've got to be watertight. So you've glassed that over, put a little hatch in there.
You can see the display right now.
I'm gonna hop over here. Okay. So that's cool.
Josh, actually, my manager and helper, he redid this. We kind of came up with the design. I had to go do the courses, and he was like, I'll bang it out. So basically we just tabbed this in. We put in this watertight hatch so we can still use it for lines and access to the other cockpit drains. And this just goes over. But I just have little extensions to make the cockpit a little bit feel more secure and
you got a massive tiller, eh? You got
beautiful tiller.
Yeah, that's a beauty. Was that new one or that was on the boat?
No, it was me and Maddie rebuilt it. It was pretty trashed, and then we pieced it back together and cleaned it up.
Looks the part. You got the hydrovane there.
Hydrovane. These guys over there, they're right there.
How are you?
They just caught me because
we were so busy, haven't seen each other. But I'll catch up later.
Well, they just saved my ass because apparently I've been across the whole Atlantic, and this axle was about to. They said it was probably one of the worst they've seen in a while. So, but they just fixed it, so it's all good.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, stoked.
You got you've got all your various bits. That's your. I know you've had some issues with the YB3.
Yeah, so we're just kind of having it velcroed right now to see in case moving it around is what's necessary.
Yeah.
But Josh has kind of been leading that one up. I've been staying out of that one.
Cool.
It's
okay. It's like a clipper bow, the clipper stern. This boat, eh? It's
really
a little different
bit.
sort of transom.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, I still have access to the whole back of the boat rather than full on.
Yeah. Okay, can we squeak below? Is the second most important man to this campaign, Josh.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, crazy dudes on this ship, believe me. Okay, do I have to take my shoes off?
No, you're good.
Yeah, cool. I know. Have you actually got shoes? You actually wear shoes one day?
Yeah, I have been when I skateboard.
Skateboard. Your shoes are nailed to skateboard.
Yeah, exactly. So,
okay. Sounds cool. All right. This is the first time I've been on the boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First time. Wow, that's cool. So, here we go. Just a quick run through. So again, it's a production boat sailboat race, and this is it. Wow, you got a bit of gear.
Yeah, some of this is coming off.
Yeah.
This is a spare radio.
That's cool. Everything's there. God, there was nothing on this boat at the beginning. You ripped out all the old electronics and stuff.
Yeah, I mean this honestly was all installed very recently.
Yeah.
So it's been
that's
quite the process.
So it's all the gear, same thing again. That blue one, that's the AOS transponder, and there's antenna splitters, the HF in a watertight box, VHF radio, all standard cruising stuff and ultimate safety. So that's cool. Redid the electrical. Everything's there. Where's the galley? Look at this. True to form. Another GGR skipper. Actually, your dishes are pretty good.
Not bad, huh?
Eh? Yeah, it's not bad. You're actually quite organised.
Yeah, it's
God, is that a shipmate stove?
Yeah, old shipmate.
Holy dooly, jeepers! I haven't seen one of those.
Charm.
Yeah, I started sailing with an American guy when I was 16. He had exactly the same stove, shipmate stove.
It's epic.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
Except it was kerosene. This one's gas.
Is propane.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's all propane.
All right, so all right, yeah,
there's a
that's
lot
it.
All of this was rotted. It had the Gale Force has a crazy window system originally.
Yeah.
Where basically this is just wide open,
Yeah.
and all they have is these two panes of flexible plexi, and they just get pinned up with some little cheap tabs. But it allowed for if any spray came in, it would go here and drain right back out.
Yeah.
But Southern Ocean, I figured that wasn't really acceptable,
No.
so we put in some heavy duty plexi and rebuilt all the wood around it because it was rotten. I had to do them both.
That's cool. Which is your favourite bunk?
I like this one.
Yeah. Port side.
Port side.
That's cool. You got your belts?
They all extend, so
that's cool.
I like this. It's a little bit
cool.
out of the way.
So who's the guitar? That's yours?
Yeah, that
Is
one's
that going?
mine.
That'll be going.
It'll go.
Sexton box up there. Geez, you want to?
Yeah.
Oh, you got nets there.
Yeah.
You got nets to strap them in.
Yeah, that's
Perfect. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and we need to
And-
probably put another net on that side.
Yeah, yeah,
Currently.
that's cool. And so nothing's changed up here at all, really. It's the standard sort of layout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the wood burning stove.
Yeah. Oh, you got stove. You could be able to chop the furniture up like Pat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Are you going to take a bag of wood?
I have a small bag of wood, and then I got charcoal.
Yeah.
So I
Charcoal
figured,
as well.
yeah, I figured like once every few weeks in the Southern Ocean, just get the place toasty and hot and dry,
Cool.
and try to dry everything. I think that's
a
pretty
good
important.
idea. Yeah, it's a good idea.
And
So I know
keep
Pat
spirits
was.
high.
Geez, you got a few Walker's logs there. Where'd you get them from?
Yeah.
rack
Well,
of
we
them.
ordered one because
Hey.
we didn't think we could find them, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, "Hey, I got a log, And Tapia was like, "Here, take 3 of mine." And I was like, "Now we got
You gotta-
like 5 logs
You
on
got
the
to give
boat."
me a routine, you know. Like I got to work this out. You know, I wouldn't mind a new car, a new boat,
right.
another gyrocopter would be cool. We'll
a
have a chat.
house when I get back. Yeah,
yeah, no,
absolutely.
ours got washed away. That's another story. Anyway, that's really cool. And that's your toolbox.
That's one of them.
The whole lot, one of them. I was going to say, jeepers, that's a good one. So that's going as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Yeah, you
I
need
love my
tools.
tools.
Yeah.
Josh gives me shit that I don't need that many, but you should have seen how much I had before I crossed the Atlantic.
Yeah.
I was like, all of this was tools and tools underneath, and he was
Yeah,
like, "You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
need that."
Yeah. It's
We
funny.
have it
yeah.
down to the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, probably more than the bare minimum, but I can fix anything on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
You're out for a long time. That's your new world once you get going. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's cool. Okay, peekaboo in the sail locker. It's pretty much a cruising boat, you know, which is cool. There's a crash bulkhead right up the front there. I can see the hatch. They built that. That's just in case they hit something. And the rest of it, yeah, it's a cruising boat. An original Goyo double opening hatch there. And in fact, we've actually given Elliott a dispensation because normally hatches are supposed to open inside outside, and if it was crew on the boat, it'd be a big issue. But it's hard to modify that hatch. It's original, and we used to sell them. Goyo gear is really good, but that one it was impossible to put an external handles on. But he's on the boat by himself. It's not a watertight compartment, so we give dispensation in the spirit of the GGR.
Yeah.
You bad boy. breaking
Thankful
all these
for it.
rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got to say, you guys blow us away. It's fantastic. We're really quite
Stoked to
excited.
be here.
Yeah. No, very good. Okay, I think we're done. Anything you want to say, Josh? You first. Anything let me
Just
get-
grateful to be here. Grateful for the experience. Excited to watch Elliott sail around the world, and yeah, it's been a wonderful project to be a part of. So, pretty excited.
Okay, Elliott. Final word.
Yeah, don't give up on your dreams. Yeah, it's like just really believe in yourself and put yourself out there if you want something, and the universe really wants good things for you. You got to believe it. So people
Yeah.
like these guys make it happen. So
Yeah.
I'm very thankful.
And hey, man, thanks for pulling the average age down heaps. Right? I gotta press this button for a selfie and say goodbye. It's me here. Goodbye.
Perfect.
Okay.